Divine Connection Marketing is a 500 Fortune company that can always connect you to the right connection. Check them out.
Businesses all across the planet are looking to make connections with people. Well, guess what? Divine Connections magazine is helping businesses not only walk in their purpose and passions, but to get connected to their potential. That's right. You've got to connect to your potential, and you can make it happen now because it is time to know your worth. As you get connected to people all across the planet, Divine Connections magazine will make it happen. And get featured in the magazine today and get your copy now, because there's no other time than a divine time to get connected to Divine Connections magazine.
Great day, great day. I have a question for you. Are you making an impact? Well, we have some individuals that will be on here today that is making it happen. But before we get into that, let me share with you what Divine Connections magazine is. It is a magazine that comes out quarterly. It's faith-based and inspirational. We connect with different businesses, entrepreneurs, gospel artists, praise dance, moms, vendors, anybody that's doing something great in the community. And we have a lot of ways for you to share your business with the masses. So for one, you can advertise in the magazine, either half page or full page. We're taking submissions right now to be in the next quarterly magazine. So if you're interested, make sure you text 336-338-8903 or email me at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com. We look forward to connecting with you. Next, you can subscribe to our email list and just go to our website at divineconnectionsmagazine.com. That way you can get all the news and the updates and interviews and things that are going on. We are also on Facebook, so like us there at Divine Connections Marketing. We're on Instagram and follow us there at Divine Connections, one word. And you can subscribe to our YouTube channel at The Divine Connections. And make sure you click the notification button so you can be notified whenever we are on and making it happen. Awesome. If you have not got your copy of Divine Connections magazine, it is here. Our March quarterly issue. We have over 60 advertisers in this magazine. We celebrated my 12th magazine anniversary. We had a great event, and we had vendors and praise dance and moms and different vendors as well, and had a phenomenal time. And so all of them are in this magazine. Their connections and resources. Also, there are events that's in here as well. We know how Reverend Michael Boykin is having events. If you're a gospel artist, different things going on at the end of April. He having major events. Also vendor opportunity as well. So you want to get a copy of Divine Connections magazine. Go to the website, divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com. And all of these resources are in the magazine. You want to make sure you get connected. All right. So divineconnectionsmagazine.com/subscriptions. You can get a digital copy or a hard copy. And then you can get a couple of hard copies if you like to share it with your family and your friends. Okay. We would love for you to help spread the word that way as well, and connect with all of those individuals that are making it happen. Also, if you would like to be a sponsor on this show is on Wednesdays between the hours of 3 and 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We love to share and spread the good news of who is out there doing things, making it happen. And so we have 30-second commercial spots available. If you have a 30-second commercial already done, we would love to include that in our interviews before or after the show. And we would love to run it for 3 months to let people know who you are and what you do. The more they see you, the more they get used to you and figure out what it is that you do. And if they need you, they will connect. So we do that as a 3-month agreement for only $150. And you can email me if you're interested with that at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com. So next on the agenda, if you need a 30-second or a 60-second commercial for your business, You have to be cutting edge to be different and stand out and get the attention of people in just a short amount of time so they can connect with you. And so we love doing commercials, 30 and 60-second commercials for your business, for your ministry, for your book, for your gospel group, for your event, customized to you. And if you're interested in that, we will love to connect with you. Just send us an email as well. Awesome. So next on our agenda, God has blessed me to write my second book called The Key Connector: How to Build an Empire Helping People. And I talk about the strategies and the different things I have done to build my divine connections and the journey in my life. And with the help of the Lord and wisdom, the key is to have faith and move forward. So I have a lot of strategies and nuggets in this book. I would love for you to get a copy. It is on Amazon. It is The Key Connector: How to Build an Empire Helping People. And also there is a link below. You can go there as well and get a signed copy where I can mail it out to you directly. Okay. But I would love for you to get a copy of that as well. And as I continue on this journey, I have been blessed to be nominated right now for two more awards. One is from the S&M Gospel Awards, and that is voting is going on right now up until May the 20th. You can go to smgospelawards.com/voting. And I am in the category of Best Magazine of the Year and Divine Connections Magazine. So you have to vote for somebody in every category in order for your vote to count, okay? And then it is unlimited until May the 20th. So if you don't mind, do me a favor, go out and vote. The website again is smgospelawards.com/voting. Okay. And remember, Best Magazine of the Year, Divine Connections Magazine. And I have another one that I just received today as well. And that is the Year of the Black Entrepreneur, which is a phenomenal organization. And I am nominated in the category of Community Impactor of the Year. And so if you don't mind voting, it's only 6 categories, so it won't take you long to vote. But in that category, which is actually the first category, click on Deloris Williams, and it's unlimited. And we only have until April 17th. So they're going to get it in, knock it out, and make it happen. So it's unlimited. So if you don't mind, I'll also put that link in the comments as well. So you can click on that and fill that information out. Okay. So God has been good, and I am grateful. And the last thing I want to share before I bring on my awesome guest is the journal that Divine Connections has. It is called Make It Happen. And that's what we are all here to do, is make it happen. You are a divine connection because God has given you something special and unique that He wants you to share with the world. And so in 2022, as we continue on our journey, God has allowed us to be here, that we have some things that we need to make happen with the help of the Lord. So write down your visions and your goals and your ideas and your thoughts and make it happen. Write a plan, write the vision, and execute. And then continue to go back and write your thoughts and go back and look how God has worked things out for you. So again, that is Make It Happen. You are a divine connections because you are. Okay. And that is all our announcements for today as far as divine connections go. And I am excited about our guest that is going to come on today. So hold tight. Let's bring her on in. Great day. How are you?
Hello, how are you doing today?
I am well. And yourself?
I am awesome. I am awesome. Congratulations on all of your nominations. I say, baby,
Thank
this
you.
girl is bossing up, honey.
And I like that title. So tell us about bossing up. But before we get there, let's talk about you and a little bit about yourself and where you're from.
Yes, ma'am. I am Chimere Bacon Destin, baby, and I am the CEO and owner of Boss Up Houston Network and the Real Housewives of Houston organization. We also have two magazines. It is the Real Housewives of Houston magazine and also the Elite Men of Houston magazine. So we are definitely making waves here in Houston. We celebrate, honor, uplift, encourage, and empower women and men in business. And that's the main focus of everything that we do. We know us as African Americans, we really have to focus on supporting and genuine support of each other in all of our endeavors. And so we push that envelope and we hope to make an impact in the communities and in the general business population as a whole.
I love it. I love it. So, how did you get started, or what motivated you to get started with what you're doing?
Well, generally, when I first started out, I was doing everything on my own. I didn't have any resources, though there were people that went before me and that was in business. They didn't really want to share information or give information or help. And so this really started from me seeing that other people need the resources. So as I was going through the processes of starting a new business and getting capital for my business and learning how to actually function, because, even though we've worked in corporate America, when we get ready to run a business, there are intricate things and systems and things that we have to know and understand for that business to run properly. And working for a company and owning a company are two different things.
Absolutely, absolutely. So let's go into a little bit of detail of what you do with Boss Up.
Yes, ma'am. So with Boss Up Houston Network, generally that started out as a talk show. So we started out in radio about, I'm going to say 7 years ago. Generally, Boss Up Houston talk show started as a radio show. And we started out in radio at KCOH here in Houston. And we kind of moved around a little bit. And then when the podcasting became, well, I'm going to say we were before the curve. So before podcasting became a thing, we were already doing the podcasting. Because I always was in the spectrum of having a talk show. Oprah is our girl. Oprah is our mentor. That's the one that we aim to be. She's number one in so many different things. So outside of just doing radio, I wanted to have an impactful talk show. And so that's where Boss Up Houston started. It started as a talk show. But me always wanted to help people and always want to push the envelope that, other people can do this and more people need to get their message out and their word to more people. I'm like, we should be able to do what we're doing for ourselves for other people. And so that's where the whole network thing started. We just started producing shows and things of that nature for others.
Awesome. So what's some of the popular shows that you produced?
Well, we have an urban show. We have an urban show. It is called Unbiased. And he talks about a lot of different community. And I'm gonna say the Black community. Like he talks about the voting thing. He talks about, he has different people on and they talk about the real issues within the neighborhoods and the communities and things of that nature. His name is Ken Mills. So shout out to Ken Mills. He's one of our number one urban shows on the network. We also have a wealth and finance show. It's called Race to Wealth. They focus on credit repair and how to get your credit straight and real estate. We have a real estate show. Let's Talk Real Estate and Business with T. Foxy Wyckoff. And of course, our show, Boss Up Houston Talk Show. We talk about business and things that we can do for everyday living. We also have the Amber Neal Show. Amber is a millionaire matchmaker. So she talks about a lot of different things in love and relationships.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, are you looking to build even more? And where do they get to stream all of these TV shows?
Yes, we definitely are looking to build. Our goal is to have 50 shows running consistently on the platform by the end of the year. And of course, we want to exponentially grow. These shows are shown across all social media streams, so Facebook, YouTube. You can also watch this on Roku and Tubi, all of those natural streaming television sites. Then we are syndicated to Comcast. So anywhere you can get Comcast 99, ATT Verse, you're able to watch us on those scheduled shows. And we are also a podcast. So all of the shows that run visually also run audio. And you can hear those on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Pandora. Anywhere you can listen to the podcast streams, we are also on those.
I love it. I love it. I love it. So outside of the TV shows and Boss Up, what else do you have?
So the organization is the Real Housewives of Houston organization, and that started because, again, I was a wife. I needed encouragement, and so the things that I know that I need, I like to give to other people. And so it started out with a shout out on Facebook, and
Uh-oh. I think your sound went out for a minute. Hold on.
Oh, can you hear me?
Okay, now I can hear you.
Okay, yeah. I put my phone on Do Not Disturb, but it looks like it's still ringing.
It's okay.
So we went with the organization, we wanted to make a positive spin. So it's not full of drama or anything like that. It's more so about building and uplifting the lives of women, and wives and sisters and aunts, So the organization is about uplifting and encouraging women in whatever their endeavor is. And we encourage business in that organization as well. Because multiple streams should be, the goal of everyone nowadays, because that's just a legacy of generational wealth once you have those multiple streams of income.
Absolutely. 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 Awesome. 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 So what else would you like to share?
Let's see here. I have so much. I do want to say that with Divine Connections, there is trying to let my phone quit ringing. So with Divine Connections, there is a lot that we have in common. So I love to see the things that you're doing. I love to see the things, that when women are doing things in the communities to make an impact. And I like to express that though we're doing the same things, though we're doing, similar works, our message is our message. We are still entities of different messages, right? And I feel like people should stop competing and just support each other. And if I can help you, I need to be that hand of help. If you can help me, you can be that hand of help. And so that's the envelope that I would love for everyone to take on. Just be supportive and genuine in your relationships. And I'm not for everybody. You're not for everybody. And if we can't do each other, let's just say that.
Right.
Don't be faking that. Don't try to be malicious in your actions in that. Just do what you have to do. Stay in your lane. and that's all a part of bossing up. And that's why we always say boss up, because it's like being the best version of yourself in
Mm-hmm.
business, in relationships, in life in general. You need to always strive to be the best version of yourself.
Love it, love it, love it. So let's go into, you talked about two magazines. So talk about those.
All right. So the Real Housewives of Houston magazine is where we highlight the women in business. So we do a cover story. We make sure that anything that you're selling or putting out there, like your product, is mass produced and marketed. And
Mm-hmm.
so we try to scale it to where that for each month, because we do monthly
Okay.
with the Real Housewives. Each month we highlight a different woman that's making impact.
Mm-hmm.
We also do events.
Okay.
So with the Real Housewives organization, we do events where we honor women that are making an impact. We have an event coming up April 30th, and
Okay.
that's for Mother's Day. But we're honoring women that are pushing forth the philanthropy and pushing forth humanitarian and
Mm-hmm.
pushing forth, different works in the community.
Love
So the organization is definitely there to make an impact in the community and change the perspective and lives of women that need that.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah, it's all about encouraging. And last year? I did a magazine to celebrate women as well. Well, mothers
Hmm.
actually. So I had different, the sons and daughters to do a write up of why their mom is the best
Yeah,
mom ever. And
I
so
love it.
they sent a picture, and so they were excited about seeing themselves in the magazine. And it's like, it's not that we know well-known people, but you are a divine connection and you are the best mom ever.
Yeah.
Just share it with them. And then I had sponsors to send out gifts to them as well, just to let them
Hmm.
know that they were loved and appreciated as well. And so doing things like that in the community makes people feel like they are loved, they are appreciated, they are valued. So I commend you on what you do as well. So I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm excited. Anything else you want to share that you have coming up?
No, I just love that the title or your cause is called Divine Connections. I always say that, like, oh my God, this is a divine connection, but it's in those divine connections that we find the realness and the truth. We are to operate in spirit and truth.
That's
And
right.
so I love when a divine connection happens, because things are able to move forward when the divine connections happen.
That's right. That's right. So I'm gonna let's see how we can put out information on how people can contact you.
Okay.
So share where you are on I know you're on all social media platforms as well, and there's the email address.
Yes. So all of the social media platforms, or you can look up Boss Up Houston Network. And you can also go to the Real Housewives of Houston on all social media platforms as well. If you want to email us, it is bossuphouston@gmail.com. Or you can go to rhwohinfo@gmail.com. We are on websites. So the website is www.bossuphoustonnetwork.com.
Okay.
And the Real Housewives website is therealhousewivesofhouston.org.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So definitely stay connected. Anything else you're gonna have planned for the rest of the year? Or do
Oh,
you
we have so
want to
many events.
emphasize? Yeah.
We have so many events. I want to make sure that we stay connected
Sure.
and send you all the information on what we're doing
Please.
and events, and maybe you can come down, and if you're doing something, maybe I can come down. We can support each other in that way. But we do events all year round, so
Okay.
we will have August brunches, and
Mhm.
then we do an annual domestic violence event in October, and then we do an annual December gala gala in December. And so all of those are honoring survivors for domestic violence. And then we honor the top business women and men in Houston that are making waves in Houston. So we keep it moving. We are bossing up. And our motto at Boss Up Houston is to look up, stay up, and boss up.
I love it. Look up, stay up, and boss up.
Yes.
Wonderful. Awesome. Well, thank you for all of that information. We're definitely going to stay connected because we have some things in common, and we're going to talk about, how we can make it happen and stay connected with one another. So thank you for coming on. Hold tight. Thank you for being my guest. I am Deloris Williams with Divine Connections. Make sure you stay connected to the number one divine connector, which is Jesus Christ. We're going to turn it over to our sponsors and hold tight for me, okay? Awesome. Thank you for coming.
Hey, we've got exciting news from Divine Connections Marketing Services. Now you can create your own custom video commercial for your business or organization. It's time for you to win. Your product or service is someone's solution. So get the attention of your potential customers now. Choose from a 30 or 60-second commercial today. Just email us at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com and we can get started. Connect today and let's get started making your custom video commercial now. Divine Connections Magazine. Get major exposure for your business. Is someone looking for your service? Do you need networking? Are you a gospel artist or a ministry? Do you have a major event that you want to promote? Divine Connections Magazine has the solution for you. We can distribute to residents, businesses, churches, and online. Don't miss this opportunity to expand your marketing locally and around the world. Find out more about us at divineconnectionsmagazine.com. Get your spot in the next issue of Divine Connections Magazine by emailing us for details at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com.
Make sure to like us on Facebook at Divine Connections Marketing. Follow us on Instagram at Divine Connections.
Let's get it started now.